As a game audio engineer, one of the most difficult tasks is making sure that all of your audio within your project is mixed really well. And while Unreal Engine does provide us with some really powerful tools for processing audio, one of the things that's lacking is the ability to visualize all of your submixes in one location. And so today we're going to be taking a look at a plugin that does exactly that. We're taking a look at the Audio Metering Pro plugin from Emissive Audio. Now this is a paid plugin, but I want to let you know that I was not paid for my review. The developers were kind enough to send over a free copy for me to take a look at, but nothing past that. So everything that we're going to talk about in today's video is my complete honest opinion of the product. And to be completely honest, I will tell you from the get-go, this is a plugin that I can stand behind. So if we take a look at the marketplace page, you will see that, this is in US currency, so this price may be different depending on your region, but there are quite a few slides here just showing what this plugin is really capable of. And so we've got, audio submix metering, and we have the ability to solo and mute. We've got a couple different visual options for monitoring our different submixes. We can also customize it and things of that nature. And if we jump over to Emissive Audio's website, there's, like most websites, there's a nice write-up about the plugin and a lot of the things that we saw on the Unreal Engine marketplace. But honestly, one of the best parts of their website is their support page. As you can see, anything that you could possibly want to do with this plugin, they have documentation for. They do also have a Discord server that you can join if you have questions that may not be in the documentation. Now, we could sit here and look at, all of these documentations and pictures all day long, but in order to really get a feel for this plugin, let's jump into Unreal Engine. So we're currently in Unreal Engine version 5.2, and I've already got the plugin installed and enabled. I've also already got some audio submixes set up. But once you get the plugin installed, you get this nice little blue icon up here, and by clicking on it, we're going to open the Audio Metering Pro kind of dashboard. So it starts off with a nice welcome message and a quick start guide. But to be completely honest, this plugin is super intuitive. I'm going to go ahead and close this. And basically, we have a plus button here where it allows us to add a submix. Now I've got a submix for footsteps, music, and our first-person weapon sound since we are in the first-person template here. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start adding submixes. So there's one for our music, and we've got one for our footsteps, and one for our weapon sound. And this is adjustable. And you can change the size of it. You can dock it anywhere you want. And you'll probably notice it also has player 1, 2, 3, and 4. This plugin does work with multiplayer. But I'm going to go ahead and redock this back over to the side. It just seems to be the best place for it in my opinion. And so if I go ahead and hit play, you'll immediately see it in action. So we've got our music playing right now, and you can see that we've got our meters going. I also mentioned that I had footsteps, so we can kind of see where they're at. And if we pick up our first-person weapon, we've also got some weapon sounds. So we're walking around, we're firing the weapon, and we can see visually all of those submixes in action and in real time. I'm going to go ahead and shift F1 here, get my cursor back, because there's also some other really cool features with this plugin. Maybe just the regular bar metering isn't what you want. You want something a little more in depth. So we also have our envelope graph. We've got the spectral view, which looks very much like, if you're familiar with the Blue Cat Audio Spectral plugin inside a DAW. We've also got our spectrogram, which you're probably used to if you're using any of like the RX plugins and things like that. We can adjust the size of it. And maybe you want spectrogram view on your music, but you just want on your footsteps the envelope. You can have multiple different meters. And so I know this may look a little squashed since I'm doing this all in one window for recording purposes, but if you wanted to, you could actually completely undock this, and if you've got multiple monitors, you can have this running on a separate monitor too. Now there are some other options here, you know, depending on the performance capabilities of your device. You know, we've got some quality settings here. You can create random colors if you want to. We've got different themes, so if we wanted light blue, or Spotify, which, you know, I'm not sure if their color palette is something that's, you know what I'm getting at. I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm getting at. Personally, I kind of like the coral. Just add some color to this dark kind of area. But there is also an option here. One of the bad things about some of the color options though is it does make some things kind of hard to read. So let's go back to our light mode here just to give some contrast. There is this remember last created meters, and so you'll notice if we were to close this and then reopen it, all of our meters are gone. So personally, just kind of note to the developers, I would have this actually checked by default if possible. But let's go ahead and, you know, we do now have to re-add our different meters. But if at any point you're in the engine and you need some more information, there is a button down there for it. Like I said, they have a Discord server that you can join, and this button here will take you to that support page. Now, for those of you who have been in Unreal Engine Audio for a while, you may have come across this dev community page for an audio metering editor utility widget. And if you have, right about now, you may be asking, well, if I can follow this tutorial for an editor utility widget for free, why should I bother buying this plugin? And I asked the developer that exact same question, and he had some pretty good explanations. And I'm gonna show you actually. So I did build out the utility widget, and this is what it looks like in the engine once it's built and running. And like before, you know, we've got the option to select a submix. Now the downside with this editor utility widget is you can only monitor one submix at a time. And so if you're trying to actually see where your pain points are inside your mix, this utility widget isn't going to cut it. And I don't know if it's just on my system or, you know, if it's an issue with version compatibility. But like I said, I'm in Unreal Engine version 5.2. I've got my music submix selected. And if I hit play again, you know, you'll notice that I do have kind of an EQ visualizer, but for some reason I lose my channels. Now, like I said, that may just be a compatibility issue with version 5.2. I think the editor utility widget was introduced in 5.0 or maybe 5.1. I'm not entirely sure. But the biggest issue with this utility widget is, like I said, you can only view one submix at a time, and while the editor is playing, we don't have the ability to swap in between submixes. And if I can't see multiple mixes at one time, it makes it really difficult for me to really fine tune where my mixes are at in conjunction to one another. Another drawback of the editor widget utility that we were looking at is it's limited to Unreal Engine version 5. And I know you may have not have seen this window in quite a long time, but we are now currently in Unreal Engine version 4.27, and the plugin has you covered. So while a lot of teams have migrated over to Unreal Engine version 5, you know, there's still some teams out there who are working in Unreal Engine version 4 because that's what their project started out in, and you know, they're still in development. But as far as the functionality goes, everything is still pretty much the same. I do say pretty much because there are a couple differences. For example, in our settings in Unreal Engine 4, we only have access to the visualization quality and the ability to create meters with random colors. But as far as the metering goes, everything else is still the same. So we've got our music, we've got our footsteps, and got our weapon sounds. And so if I go ahead and hit play on this, you'll see that everything still works exactly as it did in Unreal 5. Another cool feature of this plugin is while I was showing you it metering the audio while we were actually playing, if I drag our content browser down here, you can see that it'll actually monitor it right from the content browser as well. And so this way you can kind of audition things from your content browser before you've put them in your level, and get real-time metering that way as well. Another perk of this plugin is that, you know, while we do have all of our sounds playing, if we wanted to, we can also mute or solo. So maybe we don't want to look at the music. We can actually mute that, but it doesn't affect any of our other sounds. Or maybe, you know, we just want to listen to the footsteps. And so we do have the ability to mute and solo our different submixes. We don't have the ability to actually mix those submixes. I'm not sure if that's a limitation of the engine or the plugin itself. It would be cool to see, you know, in the future if we had faders that we could actually, you know, manipulate and mix like a mixing console. I'm not sure how difficult it is to save variables and things like that from the plugin into the actual submixes, but you know, that would be something cool to see maybe in the future. I don't know. I'm not the developer. So that was a look at the Audio Metering Pro plugin from Emissive Audio. Again, I was not paid for this review, but I did receive the plugin for free to review it. So I will leave a link to the marketplace page down in the description of this video if it is something that you want to check out. I don't receive a kickback if you purchase it, so that's entirely your call. But if there are any other plugins, or if you're a plugin developer and you would like to get some feedback on your plugin, hit me up, let me know, and we can talk. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you'd like to be a part of the Sound Effects Guy Discord server, you'll find a link to that in the description as well. Until next time.